this video, I will teach you how to solve inverse functions. Let us start with this example. F of x is equal to 3x plus 1. F of x can also be written as y. So we can simply substitute f of x with y and then copy the rest of the given. We are now ready to solve using two steps. The first step here is to interchange x and y. So if we have here this given, our y will become x. So this will become x and then our x will become y. So copy 3. Our x will become y and then copy plus 1. Basically, this is what inverse function is all about, interchanging x and y. Now the next step is to solve for y. That means to say we have to isolate y on one side. Therefore, I will be placing positive 1 here to the other side. So x from positive 1 will become negative 1, so that I will be left with 3y on one side. Now I only need y. So I'm more comfortable with having the variable on the left side. So I will simply interchange their position. Next is to solve for y, we have to divide both sides by 3. So 3y over 3 is equal to x minus 1 over 3. Canceling that out, we will be left with y is equal to x minus 1 all over 3. So x minus 1 all over 3 is our inverse function. Now for our second example, we have here g of x is equal to x cubed minus 2. Again, our first step is to replace g of x with y. And then we will just copy the rest of the given. So we have here y is equal to x cubed minus 2. So our first step again is to interchange x and y. So y will become x and then this x will become y. And then just copy cube and then minus 2. Next is to solve for y. As you can see, our y cube here is on our right side. Therefore, we would be isolating it on that side. So our negative 2 here will be transposed to the left side. From negative 2, it will become positive 2. And then y cubed. Now again, I am more comfortable with having our unknown variable on the left side. So it's up to you if you wanted to change the positions or not. Now since our y here is in cube, we have to get the cube root of both sides. So that's cube root of y raised to 3. And then cube root of the entire thing on our right side. Remember that our root depends on our exponent. So if that is cube, we have to get cube root. If that's squared, we have to get the square root. Because in that way, we can take out our variable. So our inverse function here is the cube root of x plus 2. Let's now have our third and last example. So this is a rational function. F of x again will be replaced by y. And then we will simply copy the rest of the given. So that's 2x plus 1 all over 3x minus 4. Again, our first step is to interchange x and y. So our y here will become x and our x will become y. So our new equation is x is equal to 2y. And then copy plus 1 all over. We have here 3 and then our x will become y. Then copy minus 4. Our next step is to solve for y. As you can see, our new given here looks complicated. But remember that any whole number has a denominator of 1. And we can now cross multiply. So we have here multiply x and then the entire denominator, quantity 3y minus 4. Copy the equal sign and then multiply here 1 times the entire numerator, 2y plus 1. By distributive property, we will be distributing x to each of our term here. So that's 3xy. And then 4 times x is 4x is equal to Multiplying something to 1 will result to the same number, so we have 2y plus 1. Now we have to place all of the terms with the variable y on one side, so let's have it in the left side. So that's 3xy, and then from positive 2y it will become negative 2y is equal to, our negative 4x will become positive 4x, and then copy plus 1. Since y is common in our left side, we have to factor it out. So we have here 3xy, so what's left is only 3x, and then in 2y, what's left is only 2. We will simply copy whatever is on our right side, 4x plus 1. To get the value of our y here, we have to divide both sides by the entire quantity 3x minus 2. So this side over 3x minus 2, and on our right side as well will be divided by the entire quantity 3x minus 2. Therefore, our y here, or our inverse, will be 4x plus 1 all over 3x minus 2. That is all for today. Thank you and see you on our next video lesson.